Yo, what is good YouTube? I'm Richie Kicks, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on Lamelo's 5th signature shoe with Puma, the Lamelo MB.05. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another video just like this one. Also, if you did want to buy a pair of these, I will leave an affiliate link in the description box below. If you do purchase through that link, it does help me out directly, which is very much appreciated. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the MB.05 features like this multi-directional traction pattern with a solid rubber outsole. And how does this traction perform? It's honestly pretty good. If you're playing on your clean courts, you're not going to have any issues. You're going to have a nice hard stop. It's not the hardest stop or anything, but it is fairly good. If you're playing on your moderately dusty, mildly dusty, and even your heavily dusty courts, traction is still pretty good. You do have to wipe every so often just to clear off any dust, but I will say that the traction performance on this is probably the best out of the MB line so far. Personally, I didn't really have too many issues with the MB.04, but apparently a lot of other people did. So I'm kind of curious how other people are going to feel about the traction on here, because the performance on the MB.05, at least to me, is about the same, or if not slightly better than the MB.04. So yeah, I mean, I really didn't have too many issues. If you do let the dust get caked on, I will say you probably will slide to a stop, but it's a very small slide. I never completely slipped out or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, as far as the traction goes, for me, it was fine. Hopefully you all experience the same thing. So moving on to the cushion, the MB.05 features a full-length nitrofoam midsole. And how does it feel? Pretty much the exact same, maybe slightly different from the MB.04. What you're gonna get in here is a nice softness. The step and comfort is pretty good, which I think actually comes from the insole. In the heel, you do have some compression, you have some impact protection. In the forefoot, it is a little bit more dead feeling, but I would still say, the comfort is there. You feel a little bit, quicker and responsive in the forefoot area, but I still wouldn't say that this has the best court feel and responsiveness, if that makes sense. You just don't feel like you're sitting right on top of the ground. You do definitely notice that you're kind of separated from the floor, right? But yeah, I mean, overall, the cushion setup isn't bad. It's nothing special, in my opinion. This is fairly catered for, people that like to be, quicker on their feet. This does not have a ton of cushion or impact protection, but it does have an adequate amount. So yeah, overall cushion for me, not bad. Definitely nothing special. So moving on to the materials, the MB.05 features a full engineered mesh upper. And how do the materials feel? It's not bad at all. They feel pretty good to the touch, and on feet they feel very good as well. When it comes to the actual performance of the materials, it does a great job there as well. I didn't have any issues regarding the materials. Moving to the tongue, you do have like your mesh tongue, and it is adequately padded. So if you do like to crank down your laces, you won't feel the laces digging into the top of your foot, which is nice. Across like various areas of the shoe, you do have like these other materials. I don't even know what type of material this is. Definitely some type of synthetic. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very flashy. Definitely not my style or anything like that. And then obviously you do have these rubber straps here. And it's actually dual straps, which is pretty cool. Kind of annoying though, having to like strap it down, just kind of gets in the way. But I will say visually, it does look pretty cool. So, I mean, yeah, overall, from a material standpoint, I think the materials are fine. Definitely a little over the top with the styling of some of it. But in terms of the quality and performance, it does get the job done just fine. So moving on to the fit, the MB.05 does run true to size in my opinion. I'm a slightly wide footer, I went true to size, and I felt fine. I didn't have any pressure up in the forefoot area, which is great. You do have a half booty upper in here, which does give you as close of a one-to-one fit as possible. I didn't have any dead space up in the toe box area. The materials lie very nicely over the foot. And yeah, I mean, overall, the fit of this shoe is good. Like it felt like pretty snug. So yeah, overall, the fit of this shoe is good. If you have really wide feet, maybe go up a half size, but I feel like most people, true to size is probably your best bet. So moving on to the support. I personally had zero issues with the support in the MB.05. You don't really have like too much heel sculpting or anything, and you don't really have like too much heel padding either, but personally, I didn't have any heel slippage in the shoe. I didn't have any heel containment issues. My heel was perfectly locked in. When it comes to side-to-side movement on the footbed, you're gonna be covered there as well. The materials do a great job of making sure your foot is nice and planted. And when it comes to hard lateral movements, you're fairly covered there as well. Even though this does have a slightly rounded outsole, I never had any feelings of instabilities on those hard lateral movements. And then when it comes to torsional rigidity and stability, this thing is pretty damn stiff. Whether or not there's a shank plate in here, I'm not sure, but I would assume there is because this is very, very stiff and rigid. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you're covered on that front as well. And I guess like an additional support feature on here is these dual 4-foot straps, which honestly really don't do anything in my opinion, just get in your way. But yeah, that's there. So overall, support in the MB.05 is good, and I personally had zero issues. So the MB.05 retails for $130, and $130, I would say it's a fairly average price for this type of shoe. Is it worth it in my opinion? Yes and no. Like, I wouldn't personally play in these because I prefer other shoes, especially in this price point. You know, if you all are curious, just leave a comment down below and then, you know, I'll probably respond to you all. But for $130, this isn't a bad shoe. This is probably Lamelo's best shoe so far, besides the 1s and the 4s maybe. So yeah, take that as you will. Definitely, like I said, there's better performers out there for the price. But if you did want to buy a pair of Lamelos, or you wanted to hoop in some of his shoes, then this is probably the one to get. Personally, it's just, yeah, like I said, it's not really my favorite shoe or anything, and aesthetically, this is definitely just like got way too much going on for me. But yeah, for 130 bucks, I would say it's still pretty solid. So if you did want to buy a pair of these, I'll leave an affiliate link in the description box below. But that's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, and please leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button for me. Those really do help me out. Check out these videos over here, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.